Good morning. Mic check, mic check. Good morning and welcome in. All right, let's get us started with a review of the watch list. Number one is SPY. We're on the 5-minute time frame here. We are looking for today, what we are looking for is the same thing we were looking for 2 days ago, 2 trading days ago, which is this breakout move above the downtrend trend line. Recently, SPY, since that run, has been pulling back, has been creating these lower highs. The line's not perfect, but you get the idea here. So what we're looking for is going to be a break of that downtrend trend line and the continuation move back up to the top side. So I do feel okay going somewhat aggressive with a long level on SPY today, placed just above 643. I didn't want to go right at 643 because I see that this is a point of resistance / support. If I pull this line back, it makes a little more sense for you. So 643.5. It's going to be my long level today on SPY. And then to go short, I placed it right at 640, just below the pre-market lows. Obviously, SPY has been creating lower highs. Along with that, it's been creating lower lows as well. So we're looking for lower highs, lower lows to the short side, short below 640. Otherwise, break of the downtrend trend line and higher highs outside of the recent pullback to run us up above 643.5. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Tesla is going to be the next pick of the day. Past 2 trading days have had some pretty good runs on this name. What a midday move out of this off of 340 yesterday. Hopefully some of you caught it. Today we're going to be looking for follow through, right? I don't think that we need to look for continuation, long idea above 350 or 349.5 because we do have a slight pullback gap down this morning. It's not too bad. But the idea here is that the stock should go from red to green on a reclaim of the PDC above 347. So we're going to be looking to take it long above 347, probably with a stop loss just under the PDC at 346.5. And we'll see, can we get a continuation or follow through out of Tesla today? So the initial price target here will be 349.5 or 350. And then beyond that, we'll look to readjust the price target from there. But 349.5, 350 is going to be price target 1 on Tesla topside. No short idea here on this name today. Meta, excuse me. Meta, next one on the watch list. The analysis here does not change. The resistance is very clearly placed at 756. You see all the rejections there. If we look at yesterday's price action, horrendous, terrible, but it respected the level. 756, absolutely a point of resistance there. So then going into today, we do have a slight gap down, but I want to keep the line at 756 because it hasn't sold off totally. So just set alerts at 756 for Meta. We're going to be looking for the break of that resistance. And hey, can we get a run out of this today or not? No short level on this either. Not looking to take it short. It's not necessarily a bearish setup. Google. This falls in the same category as Tesla to me. I know that they're totally different setups on the daily chart time frame where Google's at the all-time highs, Tesla is not. But the past 2 trading days, Google has had a pretty solid run and then another pretty solid run. So today we are looking for another pretty solid run, right? Just makes sense. Long idea, not right at the PDC, which would be 208.5, though I suppose you probably could if you're going to be super aggressive, if you wanted to be super aggressive on this. I just moved that up 50 cents. Above the PDC, long above 209. Can we get a break the recent downtrend? Can we get the move back up to the top side? And then we'll use 210.5 as our price target. I did not think that Google was going to have the power after yesterday's opening price action on SPY and on Google, really. I did not think that Google was going to have the power to get to not only the all-time high, but then through the all-time high and then continue to run, but it certainly did. So it does seem that I probably paper-handed my position on Google yesterday, though I had the right trade idea. Green is green, though, and profit is profit, right? Microsoft, next one on the watch list. So I am bearish on Microsoft. It's been trading, consolidating near support for the past few trading days. It's pretty messy down here. This is not the cleanest chart by far, but the support zone is here between 502 and 503. And so I'm thinking on a break of this support, this gives us a pretty solid flush, pretty clean flush down to 500, maybe even sub 500. So in an effort to maximize the amount of potential profit margin that we could receive out of this trade, I'm placing the short level aggressively at 503. Down to 500, we're still somewhat limited on profit margin. It's only 0.6% here, but it may be just enough for us to get a decent return out of. And if it's not, if the contracts are moving funky, kind of how they were on Google yesterday, then we'll adjust as needed and, take profits at 10% if we have to. But I am going to be looking for the move back down or through the support under 503 and then down towards 500. So I am going to be overall bearish on Microsoft, not bullish. And then that's going to bring us to AMD, which is going to be my last stock pick for the watch list for today. I did not want to put AMD on the watch list because of NVIDIA earnings this week. I feel like it's too much of a, it's something known as a sympathy play, right? Same sector, same sector stock. So I was thinking maybe with NVIDIA having earnings that AMD wouldn't perform this week that well, but it doesn't matter apparently with the news that came out this morning. So AMD is rising on says an IBM partnership and an upgrade are boosting the chip maker, and this is from Barron's. So we're going to be looking for a break of 169. The resistance is very clear. Resistance here a couple of days ago at 169, and then again this morning in the pre-market. So AMD long above 169. This is likely going to be the top stock pick of the day, though I really do like the follow-through that we got on Tesla and Google yesterday. So I wouldn't be opposed to trading either one of those. Just be mindful of the extension up on AMD naturally, right? With the gap up, percentage-wise, you're already looking at nearly a 3% gap up, and then you'd want this to run more for you to profit off of this. Your price target overhead is going to be 173. That is the start of a smaller gap. It's very small, only $1 from about 173 to 174. It is there. It is something to be mindful of. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal because it's not a huge gap. But yeah, we need to be aware that it's there. So 173 is going to be price target 1 on AMD on a break of $169. All right, I know that was pretty quick. If you're just tuning in late and you missed some of it, don't worry. This is available for you to play back as soon as I end the stream. You can watch it for playback. Just go back and click on that link right there and watch it from the very beginning. We are trading live today, so join me in the live trading. That's going to be held on the Discord server, not here on YouTube. So to navigate there, what you'll do is scroll down all the way to the bottom left-hand side of the server. You're going to see a channel called the Voice Channels and then the Arena. Click on the Arena, not the Open Chat, the Arena. You see people already piling in here. That is where we will conduct the live trading. All right, AMD, top stock pick of the day. Thank you so much for your time, and I hope that these reviews are helping you out. I know that this one was pretty quick this morning, but I do feel like I was somewhat limited on time. It's straightforward. I mean, there's almost no change from the watch list from yesterday, so it's not like we have to do a bunch of crazy adjusting. We're basically just looking for continuations today. All right, go out there and make some money. Make sure you wait for confirmations first before you take your trades. Good luck today, and you got this. All right.